If you shoot any competition pistol, you know that carry optics pistols, slide ride guns with dots shooting factory ammo, have exploded over the last couple of years, and everybody's shooting it. It's the largest division in USPSA by far, and most new shooters, when they come into the competition shooting sports, they want to shoot a dot on a pistol with factory ammo they don't have to load in the basement. I'm the same, right? So for years I've shot guns, gear, and equipment that hasn't allowed me to play in the USPSA pistol games, and I am going to solve that problem here this winter. So anyway, I went out, and this is the process that I always recommend to folks if they're getting into pistols or they're getting into guns in general, is just try them. Just try a bunch of guns. And so I went out and got a Glock, a Walther, a Smith & Wesson, got an FN, a CZ. I went and got a SIG. I got all those guns and I played around with them. Today I'm just gonna share the thought process I had as I walked through all these guns, as I'm getting down to the last couple where I really like, and I've got to figure out now what I want to do. So first and foremost, I've been shooting 2011 pistols. So that's a single action only pistol with an external safety up high. Well, from a double action, single action perspective, different trigger technology. These CZs are a little odd to me. The safety's kind of in the wrong spot, if you will. It's real low profile. It's real hard for me to engage that safety when I'm bringing the gun up. The gun's fantastic. It's heavy, it shoots awesome, but I'm thinking about a fast transition from 1911 to some carry optics gun, and that safety and that double action, the CZ's out. I can't do it. So I went to the Glock, and the Glock was what I learned to shoot on from the start. But what I noticed is over the last couple of years, I run this support hand index finger over the trigger guard grip, right? So it's over the grip because of where the slide lock is on the gun. I'm constantly messing with that, and I'm creating malfunctions when it locks it back because of how my hand moves during recoil. Glock's not a good fit for me. The Walther, probably the best striker fire trigger I pulled. Really, really nice trigger on it. But the actual trigger guard on the gun is so far long, I can't make contact with my index finger back on my trigger hand. And so I'd have to re-grip and relearn to grip the gun if I went with the Walther. So as I'm walking through this process, I'm just going, what's gonna be an easy transition? What's gonna work really well for me that I don't have to learn a whole bunch of new stuff? And actually the two that I'm settling on, I've got to figure out what wins, is this new Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, the metal competitor. I just pulled that mag well off of this thing, toss a little Vortex dot on it, and the triggers on it, pretty solid. That new metal grip is fantastic, and the gun shoots really nice. So this is one of the leaders. This is one of the guns that I'm trying to figure out, top two. And then this was the surprise of the whole bunch. So the FN 509, the long slide edge. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about this little magwell, if I'm gonna have to run a full length grip or what USPSA is gonna require for this gun. But this is a fantastic shooting pistol. Flat trigger, nice trigger in the gun. Gun returns to zero. Muzzle flip is minimal, shoots really nice. So I've got absolutely no complaints about how this gun's set up. Only couple of things that I'm gonna try out yet that I haven't messed with are like 140 millimeter extensions. Got to try to figure that piece out yet. Really, that's about it. So these are my top two based on my current experience. What's going to be an easy transition from a 1911 to a striker fire carry optics gun. And now I just got to get a bunch of reps in to figure out what I'm going to run.